And welcome to the Turn Market Talk podcast with your host, the hiredgun. First, like, subscribe, share. How y'all doing, y'all? So, let's get into it. Let's get into it. So, little rumors going around. Little rumors. Oh, not rumors. Like it actually happened. So, Gail Kim got fired from TNA, which is crazy to me. Why would you let her go? Like, why would you, like, why would you let the main reason you made the women's division in the first place for her and Mickey James, but her in particular, because Gail King was there in TNA when they didn't have a women's division, and they literally made the women's division for her, and she's been doing. She's pretty good at what she does for TNA, and she's one of the faces to TNA. Now she's gone. Right? So what does she do next? Does she do now? Mind you, when TNA released Scott D'Amore, that was a problem, right? And some people left because of that. All right. Now somebody, I don't know who, but somebody already said that they out the door when they contract is up. All right. So there's that. All right. There's that right there. All right. So who leaves? Speaking of TNA, over the weekend there was a crossover production for wrestling. Like TNA wrestlers was there, AEW wrestlers was there, WWE wrestlers was there. It was for Chris Bay and what happened with him. And like some people didn't know that how serious Chris Bay injury was. So for the people who didn't know, Chris Bay broke his neck and was paralyzed. Like it was kind of like the Big E thing, you know. But they also said, but Big E could walk, right? They were saying that Chris Bay wasn't going to be able to walk no more, ever walk again. And now he's walking. Now it's slow, but he's walking. And when he got hurt, no one heard uh, anything from him until his birthday. And his birthday, he showed the video of him getting up, taking steps and stuff, which is good because they said that he wasn't gonna be able to walk again. And CM Punk told him when he found that out. CM Punk told him that they're talking to people. I mean, that news you got was for people who uh, who are human. You're not human. And Chris Bay took that, and he pretty much ran with that. Like he pretty much ran with that and said, okay, all right. So he's walking again. Now, it is how we walk. Like it takes some time to get to the ring and everything, but he's walking again. Now, I don't know if he's gonna ever wrestle again. I hope he does. And even if he does wrestle, it's definitely on borrowed time. Like it's definitely on borrowed time because of the fact that anybody who has a neck injury, all right, is not gonna wrestle forever, or not even ever, like for a long, long time. You know, so but he can come back. Like he definitely can come back. Come back. It just gonna take time. Like he did an interview recently with I forgot the guy's name, but like interview with that, and you know, Chris Bay's doing good. He's doing way better than he was. And I'm happy. I'm happy he is. Like Chris Bay was one of my favorite wrestlers. I'm not gonna put him in the top five or not even top 10, but like he was up there for me. Like like he's one of the main like he's one of the reasons why um I watched TNA. him and Ace Austin, his homeboy. You know, both of them, both of them. But but I'm happy he's doing better. And like we kind of knew he was doing better because RVD came out and said something before this before Chris Bay put a video out there. RVD said something about him getting doing better and he's walking again. All right, you know, yeah, so it's good to see that he's doing better. It really is. It really is. I can't wait to see if he gets back in the ring. You know, because we can say he get back in the ring, but look at Big E. Big E still not like it's been like 2 years now. So we don't know when Chris Bates gonna get back in the ring. But let's go back to Gail Kim. Where does she go? Now she could go to the WWE. She's been there before, you know, like a couple times, and she can go back. I can see her going back, or does she want to work with a beast she don't know? Like, does she want to work with AEW? Because because in all reality, AEW is probably don't pay her more money than going to WWE because you go with WWE, they're probably gonna put her in charge with NXT, you know, with Sean them, you know. But both can use her. Both can use her. Definitely, both can use her. And I would say AEW needs her more. I would say that. Alright, because their women's division is kind of more of in a mess and limbo than the WWE is, and that's not a shot at AEW at all. Because listen, as much shit as I was talking about Sasha back in the day, she's doing fine. She's doing great. She's only had one bad match. Alright, and that was against Bray. Alright, and now she got full titles right now. So it's not like she's doing bad, you know. And then you know you got one of the most over females in the company with Tony Storm, you know. So like again, she's not doing bad, not at all, you know, like not even a little, you know. So I can't say she's doing bad, um, but you know, uh, we just don't have to see where Yo Kim goes. So how do y'all feel about all these like mo- mostly man, mostly woman matches that's, that's gonna happen? For me, I don't care. Like I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna watch regardless of WrestleMania. But the IC title is gonna be a fatal four way. It looks like what the IC title will be a fatal four way. You're gonna have CM Punk, Roman, and Seth in the fatal three way. You're gonna have Bianca, Io, and Rhea in the three way. Alright? The United States titles are being probably in the three way or a four way. Right? The tag team titles for SmackDown is probably gonna be in being a multi-man tag match. Right? So that's like 5 or 4 matches having that. Which again for me it doesn't bother me. Like it doesn't. It doesn't bother me not even a little. Alright? That they're going that route. For me, it doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother it for me because of the fact that I'm cool with it. You know. Now, one, but like to play devil's advocate, one would say that they don't need to do all that when you got 2 nights. Like one would say that like you can do Penta versus Braun Breaker, and still do Dom versus Finn. You know, because in our reality, when you do it in a fatal four way, it's like you kind of protect somebody. Braun, it's like you're trying to protect Braun Breaker from getting pinned, right? Because Penta, like in a fatal four way, Penta can get the belt, and Braun don't gotta get pinned, which is probably why they finna do it that way. Now, let me say this: not every match is gonna be not every match is gonna be a match. No, because you're gonna get Logan Paul versus AJ Styles. You're gonna get Jay Uso versus Gunther. All right, which I'm gonna get into in a minute. Um, you're gonna get Cody versus Cena. All right, you're gonna get Charlotte versus Tiffany Stratton. All right, you're gonna get KO versus Orton. All right, so is there gonna be other matches? There's not. Right now, one would say the reason Triple H is doing it this way is because we're probably gonna get 7 matches one night, and 7 matches another night. That's probably what's gonna happen. That's probably what's gonna happen. That's exactly what's gonna happen. Probably what's gonna happen. We probably gonna get one, one like 7 one night and 6 another night, something like that. All right, because like us getting 7 matches on each card, that's something Triple H doesn't do a lot of. All right, we know his pedigree. All right, it's 4 or 5 matches on the card for a pay per view. Right? He doesn't like, and you can tell, and I like Triple H as a booker, I do, but you can tell he has a problem with long, more than 5 or 6 matches, like on the card, but how Raw's going right now, not Raw, SmackDown is going right now, all right, because SmackDown's 3 hours, and sometimes SmackDown suffers because of that. All right, and it's better. Like he has a better rotation with Raw with 2 hours and 30 minutes. All right, that's his thing. All right, that's what he like to do. You know, so I understand it. I do. I really do. And there's nothing wrong with that. Like there's nothing wrong with how he wants to do it. Now, another match we was probably gonna get was Sammy versus Cross, but Sammy, uh, he requested time off. This is why we haven't seen Sammy. All right, like he got rolled off. Sammy got rolled off at Elimination Chamber. Probably why he lost too. No. Let me not say that. I think he was gonna lose regardless, but like he requested time off, so so he's getting it. So he's not gonna be at Mania, which is oh yeah, I forgot a match. Drew versus Damian Priest. Another one-on-one match. So like it ain't the uh, it's not the end all be all per se, right? It's not the end all be all having all these multiple man matches. It's just Triple H is not gonna stray away from his floor mat that much. That's all. Like he's gonna keep it. He's gonna keep it a buck. He's gonna keep it a buck, y'all. All right, and either y'all gonna deal with it or not, you know. But like he's gonna keep it a buck and keep it moving on how he likes to run things, which is nothing wrong with it, you know. Like now, did we get all these multiple did we get all these fatal four ways, fatal three ways matches last year? No, we didn't. Like usually, what ends up happening is we get a tag match or more than one tag team match. We get the IC title match with more than one person. All right, and you get uh, the the United States title, like in more than one person. I mean more than two people. All right. Now you know now. Are they gonna do it under the giant battle royale that they usually do, or is that gonna be the night before Mania? So, you know, there's things to think about with that. There. There's things to think there is things, and then you know, let's not forget, you know, you got Stand and Deliver for NXT. That'll happen that week too. And that's gonna be a big pay per view too. And they already finna do Jordan Grace versus Stephanie for one of her belts because you know how they running it. Stephanie Stephanie got both belts still. She didn't give up the North American belt. All right, let me talk about Jimmy. Not Jimmy. Let me talk about Jay and Gunther right quick. So it's like a lot. It's like they took Jimmy bunching like doing a bunch uh, 2 weeks ago for them to have an idea what to do with Jay. Alright, and the route they finna go is Jay is in his own head. Like Jay is in his own head and he's struggling with he don't know if he can beat Gunther because what happened was he went for a dive and he messed up on the dive. So and then the fans and everybody got on him about it. All right. So then Monday what happened was he was fighting Gunther and he went to spear Gunther and he slipped, but on purpose, on purpose, on purpose, because what they want you to, what they want you, us, what they want us to believe is he's messing up and he's in his own head now. Now he still messed up Monday, because instead of him saying 0-3 against Gunther, he said 3-0 against Gunther. All right. So like he still messed up, but it worked out for him. That's all. Like it still worked out for him though because he good grief. Uh, he they are playing that he's all up in his head. Now what's gonna happen? Jimmy got involved on Monday. See, what I think's gonna happen now is Jimmy is gonna get involved and Gunther's gonna beat Jimmy down. Alright, because Jimmy said that we need the main event Jey Uso. Alright? We need the anger back and everything. And this is what's gonna make that happen. Because Gunther are gonna have a match. Jimmy and Gunther don't have a match. And after the match, Gunther's gonna fuck up Jimmy. Because Jimmy slapped the taste out of Gunther's face. Alright? Last week. I mean Monday. So we should get Gunther gotta get his payback. And just winning ain't just winning is not it. All right, like Gunther needs to beat Jimmy, and it doesn't have to be a squash match. Nah, nah. But Gunther needs to destroy Jimmy afterwards. Hell, I would say Gunther need to get a DQ and then destroy Jimmy. You know, just so we get uh, just so we get what we need to get out of that match. All right, you know, and and do something different. What the hell is going on? Oh man. But we'll see. We'll see. Because like they waited too long to get the wheels turning for this in the first place. And it took Jimmy messing up in the match for it to happen. Not Jimmy. Jay messing up in the match for it to happen. You know? But we'll see. We'll see. I still think Jay's gonna win the world title. Nah. Do I think it's gonna be a do I think it's gonna be a long title reign for him? No, I don't. Do I think that it's gonna be longer than the IC title run he had? Yes, because the IC title run, him winning the IC title was to see how people will react towards it. All right, and it also was for them to shut up his daddy about it. All right, all right. But I do think it's going to be a longer run. I do. Like maybe a month or two. Maybe a month or two. Do I think he's going to win more after that? It all depends on how this one goes. But he is in the ring with uh he is in the ring with someone that can make the match look good. I will say that he is in the ring with somebody that can make a match look good. Like because let's be clear here, man. He's been in the room with his brother, willing to get a match, and he's been in the room, the ring, like he's been in the ring, one on one with his cousin. All right, willing to get a match. All right, so he needs an opponent so it can be good one on one. Because in a tag match, him and Jimmy have good tag matches. All right, now what I'm looking forward to, and this don't mean I want them to tag right away. All right, I want to see the Usos versus the Motor City Machine Guns. I need to see it. I need to see it. I need to see the Usos versus DIY. All right, eventually too. But you know, it don't have to be right away. It don't. It don't. All right, because I want to see Jay run with the belt for a little while, the world title for a little while. I do. I do. He deserves it, regardless of how other people feel about Jay. Jay deserves to win the world title. Now he's messing up on the way to it. Like Jay can't let the pressure get to him. Like like and that's just being real. Like Jay can't let the pressure get to him that all the like some fans don't want him to be there. All right, because fans are gonna flake. Fans are gonna be fans, and they're gonna be flaky no matter what. They're gonna be flaky no matter what when it comes to what they want. It's always been that way. You always gonna have flaky fans. You always gonna have flaky you always gonna have flaky fans no matter what. No matter what. You always gonna have fans that don't like something. You know? Like you always gonna have fans that want this and then this is not enough. I don't like them being in the main event. I don't like the fact that this person wins. Alright, or why is this person always jobbing? Like it's always gonna be something. It's always gonna be something that that fans not gonna like. Yeah, like it's always gonna be a fan that doesn't like what's going on, uh, regardless. You know. So but I hope Jay wins. Like Jay should still win the world title. He should. Triple H shouldn't swerve from what he's doing when it comes to Jay. All the matches that he got planned. That's all. And that's just being real. That's just being real. Now, we talk about John Cena right quick. So, I said this before. I don't think John Cena's gonna win the world title. I mean, the WWE title because of his promo he did. I don't think that's gonna happen. Like I don't. But do I think he's gonna win it still? I mean, eventually, yes, yes, I do, I do. I think John Cena's still gonna win the world title, just not that many. Like I think John might. What they might do is have John win the Money in the Bank. Again, he still gets what he wants then, right? Right? Like he cashes in on somebody. That might happen now because I know two matches that has to happen before John Cena retires, which one's don't happen before the other one, of course. But John Cena versus Orton is gonna happen, and John Cena versus CM Punk is gonna happen. Those two matches have to happen, champ or not. These matches have to happen. Alright? Uh, and the reason I say one's gonna happen before the other because Backlash is in St. Louis. There's no way they don't do CM Punk versus John Cena at Backlash. Champ or not, champ or not, champ or not. All right, and then eventually, Orton got to fight Cody. Has to happen. Has to happen. Ain't no way around it. It has to happen. So, you know, it's stuff like that. But again, I don't think Cena's gonna win the world title right away. I mean, WWE title right away. I think he's gonna have to turn face first for that to happen. I think him turning face first will happen before anything else. All right, and then he will win it, and then he will go home with belt number 17, and then he will do something to determine another contenders and champs. Because if he wins it, then we know Cody's gonna get it back. Because if he wins it, we know Cody's gonna get it back. That's the thing here. That is definitely what's gonna happen then, right? So, like, we just gotta wait and see though. Like, definitely just gotta wait and see. Mania is in like 24 days, huh? So it's soon. It's soon. It's definitely soon. But they gotta go overseas again before that even happens. They gotta go overseas in August. Not August. No. I don't know. They go. I don't know the dates, but they go overseas again. I don't know if they go overseas before uh, Mania, but they go overseas again. And this time they go overseas. They going overseas just to fuck with AEW. Because AEW is gonna have all in or whatever it is over there, like overseas, and WWE's gonna have it too. Overseas, like not a pay per view, but they're gonna have matches over there. I mean, like shows over there and stuff. And it's just to fuck with AEW. to an extent. You know, I think it's hilarious though because AEW has been trying to keep shit like top secret. Or when the pay per views are so WWE can't fuck with them. Uh, you know, and playing shit, but it ain't working because they still fucking with them. You know, like it's still happening, but you know we'll see. So one thing else I'm gonna talk about before I go, let's lose into the Hall of Fame, which is cool. Whatever. I'm not a fan of him, but it's cool. That's not what I want to talk about here. Let's once Steen or DDP to introduce him into the Hall of Fame, induct him into the Hall of Fame. So the DDP part is easy because he's on the Legends contract for WWE. The Steen part is kind of tricky. This is the problem here. Steen is still with AEW on their Legends deal. So there lies the problem right there. Now, Tony Khan probably can say yes to it, but we don't know. We won't know until what, next week, this week maybe, if it can happen or not. You know, because what was supposed to happen or something else. Uh, Billy Gunn was supposed to be there for something, for something, for Hall of Fame or something. And all Tony Khan wanted was them to mention AEW on air. And at first they said yes, and then last minute somebody said no to it, and it didn't happen. So like we just gotta see what happens with that. I think Tony Khan should let Steen introduce his friend into the Hall of Fame, but I don't know. I don't know. You know, because I mean, and Tony Khan's being real petty right now, and I get it. Him and Eric Bischoff don't like each other, but he's being real petty. Like this week, they gotta pass days, how many days AEW's been on TNT, TNT and TBS going on longer than Nitro. All right, this is petty shit, but good for them. But I'm in the show with that. Make sure you like, subscribe, share. Make sure y'all watch wrestling. Make sure y'all watch New Breed. We should have some more stuff coming out pretty soon. I should have the game pretty soon, so I can make the higher gun over again. But we'll see y'all. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, share. This is the high gun. God bless, love y'all. I'm out.